Итак, ребят, всем снова привет, с вами как всегда я, Александр. Добро пожаловать на прохождение игры Noire, где мы продолжаем прохождение этой замечательной игры.
Phelps, Bukowski. B-Cop says he located a green Kaiser Fraser from the hot sheet. Address is 6 West 2nd Street. Get over there and see what you can find out. Go on! Sorry to inconvenience you.
We're on it, Captain.
Давайте назовемся, капитан. Опять не тот костюм. Вот он. Мой родной костюм.
I swear the more bent cars we bring in, the longer the hot sheet gets.
It pays the rent, though. Keeps Mrs. Phelps in the manner to which she's accustomed.
I'm not sure she'd agree with you.
Passionate, romantic type like you, Cole? I don't believe a word of it.
Быковский повезет нас.
They're calling her the Dahlia now. I wonder what Veronica Lake makes of that one.
What a case. You hear whether they're making any progress?
Though Captain Donnelly seems to think they have it all wrapped up. Brown and Green are sweating this Manley character. I heard it'll be in front of a grand jury by next week.
Poor thing. Terrible enough being murdered like that without having their death strewn all over the front pages.
Вторая Вест-стрит 6, 12 часов 14 минут.
That's the car, Cole. Just pulling out of the drive. Get him.
Давай за ней.
Remember, we need him healthy enough to answer questions.
1247, Detective Phelps, requesting immediate backup in pursuit of a stolen green Kaiser Fraser from 6 West 2nd Street. You're gonna kill me.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out. Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
You were going to... That's no way to drive! Give yourself
All right.
now!
Maybe I was a couple miles over the speed limit.
Get bracelets out of the car now!
Call it in.
Why did you run from us?
I saw a big car in my rearview mirror with two tough guys bearing down on me. What would you do?
What's your name?
Cliff Harrison.
You're under arrest.
For what?
За что?
What are you talking about?
Nice try. I'm talking about the car being stolen.
You're out of your mind. I bought the car, and I've got the paperwork to prove it.
Ну-ка. Автосалон Купса, вторая Вест, эпизод 20, Лос-Анджелес, Калифорния. Чек 11.01.1947 года. Марка Кайзер, модель Манхэттен. Цена автомобиля 2400, прочие радиоприемник, зажигалка, Ага. Чек на проданный товар, поддержанный автомобиль, Фрейзер Манхэттен 1947 года.
Looks like we'll have some questions for the people at Coombs Automotive.
Пожалуйста. Блин. А я не все записал, что мне надо.
You have a criminal record, Mr. Harrison?
No,
Не,
nothing like that.
в жизни. Ну,
You better give us
Лучше
something,
расскажи
Cliff,
нам правду,
or
Клифф.
we're gonna make
Или мы
this
за
hard
вас
on
испортим
you.
тебе жизнь.
I didn't steal the
Я
car.
не угонял
I ran
машину.
because
Я пытался сбежать,
I've got some
потому
wacky
что
backy in the glove
тапки.
compartment.
How much, Cliff?
Сколько, Клифф?
One reefer.
Один косячок.
We'll let it
Ладно,
slide.
замнем.
You're in enough
Тебе и так
trouble.
проблем достаточно.
Who did you deal
С кем
with
вы
at
имели
Coombs
дело на салоне
Automotive?
Кумса?
The owner,
С владельцем
Richard
Ричардом
Coombs.
Кумсом. Ну, это правда.
And he made out the
И
bill
он
of
лично
sale
выписал вам
personally?
чек.
Of course he did.
Конечно, сам.
He kept a
Весь
facsimile for his
себе
records.
оставил.
Check with him.
Спросите у него.
You purchased
Вы
this car
приобрели
from
эту машину
Coombs
в салоне
Automotive
Кумса?
Company?
Yeah, that's right.
Именно так.
And the
А
ownership
документы
papers?
откуда?
From the same place.
Все оттуда же. Свидетельство о праве собственности на автомобиль 1947 года. Имя Клифф Харрисон. Адрес Лос-Анджелес, 2 36. Зарегистрированный владелец Клифф Харрисон.
If this is a forgery, it's top-notch. This will need to be traced. We're going to get to
Мы
the bottom of
раскрутим
this,
это дело,
Harrison.
Харрисон. Ты пока
Until we
посидишь у нас в
do,
участке.
you're going downtown.
You gotta be
Вы что,
kidding me.
издеваетесь?
I'm getting arrested for buying a goddamn car.
If everything is legit, Harrison,
Если
you'll
всё
be out
подтвердится,
soon.
Харрисон, ты скоро
Until
будешь
then, if I were
свободен. До тех
you,
пор я
I'd
буду
keep my
твоим
mouth
держал
shut.
язык за зубами.
I guess possessions
Все
as
оформил
evidence
везде по
and
себе,
have him
оформил
arraigned
всё
for
вроде,
Grand
а
Theft
самого
Auto.
угон машины.
Right, detective.
Хорошо, детектив.
Do you know who my
Ну,
father
конечно,
is?
кто мой отец.
We need to get to Coombs Auto and check out Harrison's story.
Тогда едем.
Can you drive to this one? You know what? I think he's telling the truth.
Some of the most convincing people you will ever listen to are born liars. Usually they're called politicians.
Автосалон Кумса. 3 часа 30 минут.
Not another step. I have got a Buick Century sedan that would be absolutely perfect for you.
Detective Phelps,
Детектив Фелпс,
LAPD, are
полиция
you the owner?
Лос-Анджелеса. Вы
That's
владелец?
right.
Всё верно.
Richard Coombs at your
вашим
service.
услугам.
You looking to trade in a
Решили
black and white,
заказать
boys?
тачку, парни?
Mr. Coombs,
Мистер
we're
Кумс,
investigating
мы
an
расследуем
auto
кражу
theft.
автомобиля.
A man by the name of
Некий
Cliff
Клифф
Harrison
Харрисон
claims he
утверждает,
bought the
что
car
приобрел
here.
машину здесь.
Well, some
Да,
people
можно
would
сказать,
say
что
that my
решил
cars
ничего
are a
не
steal.
только своровать, я пошутил.
That's a joke, son.
Очень
Very
смешно,
amusing,
мистер
Mr.
Кумс.
Coons.
I
Я
remember
помню
Harrison.
Харрисона.
It
Это-
was
это был
a
зеленый
green
двухцветный
two-tone
Kaiser
Kaiser
Fraser,
Fraser,
если
if
я
I
ничего
remember
не
rightly.
путаю.
Do you have the bill of
У вас
sale?
осталась копия чека?
It's in my office.
Она в
Walk
моем
this way.
кабинете. За мной шире шаг.
That's a joke
Это
too,
же была
son.
шутка, сынок.
Phelps, you mind if
можно
I
я
shoot
пристрелю
this
этого
guy? He's
парня?
getting
Он
on
мне
my
действует на
nerves.
нервы. Как-нибудь потом. Ладно, Быковский? Но не сейчас. Мне надо с ним поговорить.
Here it is.
Вот копия
Got the original
чека и
pink slip there
свидетельство
too.
предыдущего владельца. Ну-ка. Свидетельство о продаже собственности на автомобиль. Имя Джин Арчер. Адрес Нортфейман, авеню 146. Зарегистрированный владелец Джин Арчер. Марка Кайзер Фрейзер.
Gene Archer, 146 North Fremont Avenue.
Понятненько.
We have a
У
couple
нас
of
к вам пара
questions.
вопросов.
All right, fellas.
Конечно, парни.
Shoot.
Валяйте.
Can you tell us
Вы
how
можете
you came to
сказать,
buy the
как
car?
купили эту машину?
Girl just wandered in right off the
Пришла
street.
прям так с улицы.
Nothing
В машине не
unusual
было
about the
ничего
car.
необычного.
Not really
Я
my
такие
usual
они
type
обычно
of
не беру.
vehicle. The price was certainly
Цена
right,
была
though.
очень
Nice
привлекательная.
girl, but about as
А
sharp as
девушка
a bag of
была
wet
довольно
mice.
глупенькая.
Did you pay with
Вы
check or
заплатили
cash?
чеком или наличными?
A check.
Чеком.
She wanted it
Она
made out
хотела
to cash,
наличные,
but I
на это
insisted.
не пошел.
Man has to
Наличными
watch
я
his
просто так
cash
не
flow.
разбрасываю.
What name?
Чек на чье имя?
I made it
Я
out
выписал на имя
to
Джин
Gene Archer on the Bank of Arcadia.
Хорошо.
Can you describe this Gene Archer?
Джин Арчер.
Brunette, maybe
Темненькая, лет
25,
25,
26.
26.
Little on the plump side, but not bone
Чуть
ugly.
полновато, но ей даже идет.
What was your impression of
Какое
her?
она вам показалась?
Kind of harried and harassed, in a hurry to go somewhere, but no place to go. You get to know the type.
никуда. В общем, знакомый.
When exactly did you
Когда
hand
вы
over the
дали
check,
чек,
Mr.
мистер
Combs?
Кобс?
Close of play
Вечером
on
в
Friday.
пятницу.
So with the banks closed over the weekend,
I might be able to stop payment.
Да блин!
this was all
Никаких
above
откатов?
board.
Yes,
Конечно,
of course
нет.
it was.
Did this look
Вы не
legitimate to
подумали о
you,
том, что вам
Combs?
Это незаконно, Кумс.
I'm in
Я
used
торгую
cars, son,
подержанными
not bearer
машинами,
bonds.
облигациями.
In my business,
В
you
моем
don't look a
бизнесе
gift horse in the
я
mouth.
коню в зубы
Now
не
don't come on all high
смотрю.
and mighty
И
with
вообще,
me
если
if you want my
мораль,
help.
если вам нужна моя помощь.
Thanks for your help,
Спасибо
Mr.
за
Combs.
помощь,
We need to
мистер Кумс.
continue the
Нам пора продолжить
investigation.
расследование.
Hope you sort out your problem with Mr. Harrison. Go easy on him, son. Boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball. He's built too low. The fastballs fly over his head.
Let me shoot this
Можно я
guy,
представлю его?
please.
Пожалуйста.
You have a pleasant day, Mr.
Доброго вам
Combs.
дня, мистер Кумс.
Did you double check all the paperwork? Who's it made out to?
Phelps, badge
Фелпс,
1247.
247.
How could I help,
Чем
Detective?
помочь?
Requesting an APB on Gene Archer, age approximately 25, on suspicion of Grand Theft Auto.
I'll relay the information.
Информацию.
Messages, please.
Сообщение, пожалуйста.
A James Velasco is being held at Central Station on suspicion of GTA. Possible link to the Harrison case. They're waiting on you to conduct the interview.
Thank you.
Благодарю вас.
That's a guy. I heard he's an honest cop. Now there's an oxymoron for you.
Хорош курить, просто.
You're behind the wheel.
Here's a chicken and egg question for you. Do you think you have to be an asshole to sell cars? Or that selling cars turns you into an asshole?
You've got it in for everyone today, haven't you?
I've always got it in for car salesmen. Doesn't matter what day it is. And why do they always think they're comedians when they're about as funny as a heart attack?
Maybe the more annoying they are, the quicker you sign on the dotted line, just to get the hell out of there.
Центральное отделение полиции. 3 часа 40 минут.
Detectives, Velasco is prepped and ready in 2. Another stolen car with legit paper.
Thanks. Спасибо.
Hey, you think those Vice boys get any on the side?
She wants a 5-star goddamn wedding.
Do I need to fill this out? Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my sap.
Crummy bastard.
Что сказал?
James
Джеймс
Velasco?
Беласко?
I want a lawyer.
Я требую адвоката.
It's my car and I got the proof right here. Take a look for yourself.
Сами посмотрите.
Parker or Green? I don't know who'd be worse.
Странно, тот же самый адрес.
The paper is real enough, Velasco, but the car isn't yours. This pink slip is a forgery.
The main reason Santa's so jolly is because he knows where all the bad girls live.
Where were you taking the car?
Куда ты ехал на этой машине?
Blow it off,
Иди к
Greenhorn. You'll get
черту,
nothing
ты от
from
меня
me.
ничего не добьешься.
You're a two-time
И сам
loser.
будешь
If you don't give me something, I'm going to ask the DA for the maximum. You're looking at 10 years, Velasco. Kiss your youth
И
goodbye.
прощай молодость.
I want a deal.
Давайте договоримся.
Keep talking and we'll see what sort of deal you're worth.
My job is
Моя
to drive the
работа
cars out of
тащить за
state.
пределы штата.
Nevada, Arizona,
Невада,
sometimes New
Аризона,
Mexico.
иногда Нью-Мексико.
But the paperwork they
С теми
provide is
бумагами, что
normally a
они дают,
breeze.
обычно делают клево.
Does the
Тебе
name
имя
Gene
Джин
Archer mean
что-то
anything to
говорит?
you?
No.
Не-а.
Never heard
Никогда
of her.
такое не слышал. Братан, это ложь.
You're a
Ты
liar,
лжешь,
James.
Джеймс.
Say that again.
Да что вы.
I'm telling the truth.
Сейчас ты такой
I don't know the broad.
Окей.
So that's why you both have the
Почему
same
у вас
address
одни и
printed
те
on
же
your pink
адресы
slips.
документа?
She's a mule
Они
for these
сбрасывают
stolen
один тачки
vehicles,
гений.
genius. Same as
Так же,
you.
как и ты.
Jesus.
Черт,
All right, I
ладно,
know
я
her.
её знаю.
Stupidest broad I ever
Редкостная
met.
идиотка, вечно
Always
носится
cooking
с
up
бредовыми
crazy
идеями.
schemes. I don't know why
Не
those
знаю,
guys use
почему
her.
эти ребята с ней работают. Теперь
happy now?
доволен? Окей.
What happens
И
to
что
the cars
происходит с
once they
автомобилем
cross
за
over the
пределами
state
штата?
lines?
I don't know.
Не знаю, я
I
их
just
туда
deliver
отгоняю,
them.
и все.
Give me something,
Дай мне
Velasco,
еще
or I'll
что-нибудь,
take you back to the cells and tell the whole station you're a child molester. How long do you think you'll last?
Okay,
Ладно,
okay.
ладно,
I
я
hear you.
понял.
The cars get sold
Машины
in
продают в
Chicago or
Чикаго
back
или на
east.
Востоке.
Sometimes I bring
Иногда я
back cars
пригоняю
coming the other
машины
way.
и туда.
Where do you pick up
Откуда
the
ты забрал
cars,
машины,
Velasco?
Беласка? Со
Warehouses.
складов. В основном в
Mainly in
восточных
east
кварталах.
downtown.
В центре.
An address,
Адрес, Беласка.
Velasco.
Хочешь, чтобы
You
я
want my help with the DA?
прокурора?
Cough it up.
Так говорит,
Now.
A place on
Есть
Industrial
место на
Street.
Индустриал
I don't know the
Номер
number.
дома не знаю.
You're gonna help
Вы
me
мне
out,
точно
right?
поможете?
Keep talking, kid.
Говори, говори.
see what we
Мы
can do.
посмотрим, что тебе можно помочь.
All right,
Ладно,
James.
Джеймс, мы
We're gonna check
проверим,
if this
стоит ли твоя
information is worth
информация хоть
anything.
чего-то.
And if it is,
А если стоит?
I need
Слушай,
your help
мне
here,
нужна твоя
pal.
помощь.
If it is,
Если
then we'll
стоит,
know you're a
значит,
man
ты
of your
человек
word.
слова. И
And so
прокурор
will
об
the
этом
DA.
тоже узнает.
You're Phelps,
Ты же
right?
Фелпс, верно?
Yes, I am.
Да, это
Look,
я.
can we do
Слушайте,
this later?
а
I'm
может,
in the middle of it.
поговорим
Ray
позже?
Pinker.
Рэй
I'm with
Пинкер,
Technical
эксперт
Services.
документы на автомобиле
The pink slips
неподдельные.
are all real.
Yes, we know
Да,
that.
мы в курсе.
There's only one company
Калифорнии
that prints
есть
them in
только одна
California,
фирма, которая
the
печатает
Marquee
типография
Printing
марки.
Company. They've confirmed
Они
that the numbers are
подтвердили, что с
legitimate.
номерами всё
You've checked them
в порядке.
out?
Вы их проверили?
Sure, they're on
Конечно,
Aliso
это на
Street near the
Aliso
corner of
Street,
San
около
Pedro.
Сан-Педро.
The guy I spoke
Я
to
там
was
говорил с
Lightball,
неким Лейтфордом.
Gordon Lightball.
Гордон Лайтфорд.
Here,
Вот я
I wrote it
записал.
down.
Thanks, Ray.
Спасибо,
This
Рэй.
is a great lead. We'll get down there as soon as we can.
I want to make homicide. You know you made it if you can get that desk.
Так,
If
а
you
мы
can
сейчас
take
поедем
sincerity,
к
you got
Джин Арчер.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown
Phelps,
out.
your
Phelps,
GTA
now the
suspect,
DA
Gene Archer, spotted by a patrolman. Western Union office, 253 South Hill. Less than a minute away down the street if you run. Go! She won't hang around.
Тогда едем.
This town's dangerous.
Come on! We don't want to lose her!
Отделение Western Union. 3 часа 48 минут.
It'll only take a little while longer. My acting coach quite says I have real
LAPD.
talent.
Полиция, мы
We'll
с
take it from
этим
here.
разберемся.
God damn it.
Черт.
Everyone's
все против
against
меня.
me.
Слушай,
Look,
давай
just
я
let me get my
просто
money and
спросил,
get out of
ты
here,
неудобно,
okay?
а?
You look
Ты такой
sweet.
милый. Может, не
How about
будешь
giving a
обижать
girl a
девушку?
break? I could
Я
be
в долгу
very
не
nice.
останусь.
I'm afraid I can't do that,
Боюсь,
Miss
ничего не выйдет,
Archer.
мисс Арчер.
Stefan, call for black
вызови
and white.
патрульных.
Just my luck
Вот не повезло.
to get the only
Она
hair
самая
sure cut in the
единственная честная
LAPD.
в городе.
The car you sold to
Машина,
Coombs
которую
was
вы продавали
stolen, Miss
Кумсу,
Archer.
оказалась
There
краденой,
won't be any
мисс
money.
Арчер. Так что
I handed over all the
я все
right
бумаги
paperwork when
отдала,
I
так что
sold
всё
it,
было
Buster.
чисто.
Gene, you've blown open the
ты
whole
провалил эту
operation
схему.
because you were
Все
dumb
потому
enough
что-
to try to
И как
sell
ты
one of the
думаешь,
cars. What
что-то...
do you think they're going to do to you?
Так что лучше начинай
Give me
сотрудничать.
something.
I was
Я
just doing
сделал
what
то
they
же
do.
самое, что и
They paid me
они.
$50
Мне
to
50
drive the
баксов
car.
за то, что я
I made $2
я
grand
продавал за
selling
месяц.
You
it.
made zero.
И ни
And if
цента
they
не
catch you,
получишь,
you're
если
dead.
они тебя найдут,
Is that
то
all
ты
your
кончишь.
life's worth?
Это всё, что-
Look, a girl
Знаешь,
needs
девушке нужно
things.
много всего.
I don't see you
Но я
looking out
сомневаюсь,
for
что ты
me.
обо мне позаботишься. Секундочку.
How long have you and Belasco been delivering cars?
Who is James Belasco?
Хандришь.
You're lying.
Вы уже
James Belasco. I don't remember mentioning his first name, Miss Archer.
Oh,
Ой.
Well, I think you did, didn't you? Well, I'm sure of
Все равно
it.
я его не знаю.
Anyway, I don't know
Зря.
him.
You aren't sharp enough to lie to me, Gene. You and James Belasco share the same address on your pink slips. We have him in a cell.
Okay, so I know the creep.
Я знаю этого типа.
The pink slips are real. The home addresses are always vacant lots. Bigelow is always boasting that the paperwork is legit and that if we stick to our stories...
And don't try and sell the car?
Yeah, that too.
Это тоже.
Tell me where you picked up the car, Miss Archer.
Look, I can't remember. Let me go, will you? Please. What have I got to do?
Ничего.
Trying my patience here, Gene. I'll have the reporters down here and have your picture. You'll have nowhere to run.
All right already. I get the message. I pick up the cars from a guy named Bigelow. 58 Industrial Street. Big warehouse, full of goons. Now you've got what you want. Can I go? Please?
No, you sure can. We've got a car waiting outside for you.
Some career advice, Gene. Get out of crime. Marry someone boring who has money and will find you captivating.
Is this guy for real?
He takes a little getting used to, but yeah, he generally means what he says.
Так, мы сейчас пойдем в типографию, наверное. Да, едем сейчас.
He'll never find out. My acting coach says I have real...
You can drive.
Friendly girl.
Used to getting her own way.
Little did she know her feminine charms were useless against the impenetrable Couла Felpsa.
She's not my type.
And what is your type, Phelps?
I'm married.
I know that. But you're not blind or dead inside, are you? Wait. Scrap that second half of the question.
I don't know. Blondes, I guess.
Hallelujah! The man is human after all. Now we're getting somewhere. Yep, I'm with you on the blondes. Brunettes are fine too. And there's nothing wrong with a good redhead. But I draw the line at gray. You know what? I might have to lift that embargo soon in the interest of maintaining a free market.
A man with high standards.
The standards are only as high as the last glass of whiskey.
And what better way to give you the iron?
Типография марки 4 часа 05 минут.
Rise and shine Yeast tablet supplements. It helps regain.
And what can I do for you, gentlemen?
I'm a traffic detective from Central Division. Who's in charge here?
I am, Gordon Lightfall. What's this about?
We understand that your company prints California vehicle titles.
Yes, I have the government contract to print pink slips. I've done for some years.
Have you had any goods or equipment stolen recently? We're running up against stolen cars with seemingly legitimate paperwork.
Not recently. Have you ruled out forgery? There's no shortage of talented artists in this town.
We'll keep it in mind. We have some questions for you, Mr. Lightball. Mr. Lightball, we're currently working 2 auto theft cases. Do you know anything about a car theft ring?
Certainly not. Why would I get mixed up in a thing like that?
We have suspects with legitimate pink slips that were printed here, Lightball. You better give me something before I bring the whole department down here.
Don't be hysterical, detective. As a matter of fact, we had a similar problem a couple of years ago. A number of used car lots for selling blank documents to a criminal organization.
Окей.
Do the names Cliff Harrison and James Belasco mean anything to you?
No, they do not.
Ничего. Зря.
Harrison bought his car from Coombs. The pink slip looks good, and that points the finger here. Do you have any employee trouble?
No, I don't.
Никаких. Я их тщательно
They've all been carefully screened. Look, now that I think about it, the name Coombs sounds familiar. I think they may have been involved in stolen documents in the past.
Окей.
Do you have a delivery ledger, Mr. Lightball? We would like to cross-check against the Coombs Automotive Emporium.
It's a little out of the ordinary, Detective. I'm not sure I can share those sorts of records.
Hand it over, Lightball. You don't want us having bad thoughts about you, do you?
Very well, but this really is irregular. Over here.
Вот, возьмите.
Look for patterns, recurring names, unusual addresses, anything out of the ordinary.
Стоп, нам надо январь, я помню.
Broadcasting from Los Angeles, California, this is KTI Radio. And now, news from Washington. Polish girls arrive at Montreal, Canada in a post-war labor experiment by a Canadian industrialist. The girls are...
You certainly encourage repeat business, Lightball. This Mr. Bigelow is a good customer.
Явно один из них.
Sorry to bother you, sir. We'll let you know if there are any developments.
On the reverse side, the steamship Ratnik waits at Montreal to repatriate 500 Yugoslavs who prefer to try...
Well, I trust you've got all that you need.
Among them, they have pooled $1 million for the purchase of some rather exclusive...
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Индустриалис 358, 4 часа 09 минут.
I think we should call for a couple of black and whites. Get Fleischer down here.
Давай сюда.
I thought you Marines were gung-ho, Cole. You have a 45, don't you ever want to use it? I'll take the back. Just give me a few seconds to get around there.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. All of you are coming downtown with me.
You think so, huh? Look sharp, it's the cops!
Throw out the guns.
Son of a...
Your move, mister. Come get me. Get in cover.
It's pretty brave for a dead man.
Covering fire!
Weapons on the ground, now!
Let's clear the top floor. I don't want to get drilled in the back on the way out.
Stay down. Try the door at the end. I heard something.
All right, don't shoot! Keep your hands up. Watch him, Bukowski. He doesn't move until I've tossed this place. Marquee Printing Company. There's nothing like going direct to the source.
A betting slip. Looks like Mr. Lightfall has been on a losing streak.
There are enough slips here to keep them stealing cars till Christmas. We've got a trail of pink slips and stolen cars that leads right to your door, Bigelow. You're in this up to your neck. But I don't think you're the man in charge. Make it easy on yourself. Give him up.
I do work on cars for customers. You charge in here shooting up the place like it's the Ballad of Bulge. I can't give you anything.
We know about Marquee Printing. You can make this easier on yourself by giving us your man on the inside.
I sometimes repair cars and put them back on the road. I need a pink slip to resell them. There's no problem there.
There are at least 4 dead men in this warehouse. A couple more. Punks won't make for that much extra paperwork. We'd be doing the legal system a favor.
Okay, tough guy, I get the message. Lightfall, the guy who runs Marquee. He's the big shot. He likes to spend big at the track. He owes people.
Lightfall, the guy with no luck at the track. Tell me about him.
He's one of the guys lying over there. You're right. He has no luck.
That's the best lie you can come up with, Bigelow?
Hey, would I lie to you, detective? I'm not exactly in a good position here now, am I?
Gordon Lightfall owns Marquee Printing, a government print shop. He's losing big at the track.
He has these big government contracts. He's in hock over 20 grand. If the feds find out, contracts will be all over. Lightfall plays ball.
All right, Bigelow. The heat is off you. Play your cards right and you'll be able to count your time in Quentin on one hand.
А вот что сейчас мне делать? Вопрос. А, Гордона Литвина надо арестовать. И ему надо игорный долг показать.
I got friends who work at the Examiner. How about $5?
You can drive.
Exclusive.
What a mess.
Gonna take some cleaning up, that's for sure.
I wish it hadn't gone that way.
Well, they shouldn't bring guns to work with them. We didn't have a lot of choice.
You have to admire the barefaced cheek of someone who tries to blow your brains out one minute and pleads innocence the next.
Yeah, especially when he's surrounded by evidence. You know, guys like Bigelow spend so much time convincing themselves that they're not doing anything wrong that they actually start to believe their own bullshit.
They get sloppy. Bigelow, Lightfall, all of them. If they hadn't, who knows how long they could have kept this racket going.
Complacency or greed. It's always one of the two that brings them down.
You're under arrest.
You again? This harassment is starting to wear thin.
We found a box of pink slips in a warehouse full of hot cars. You signed for them, Lightbulb.
I signed for all the orders and deliveries. You'll need something better than that, cowboy.
Хорошо. Это... Если не ошибаюсь, это... Ну-ка, интуиция. Ну, давайте ложь.
Save it, Lightball. We already have all we need to send you down.
I've had enough of this. You either produce some shred of proof, or I call my attorney.
Хорошо. Где этот долг?
You're in the hole with the organization. We know about the debts, Lightball.
I agree. I have a small problem. I'm prepared to help you in any way I can, Detective. I'll name names. I need you to keep this out of the paper. I need...
You need to shut up now, Lightball. Gordon Lightball, I'm charging you with conspiracy and fraud. Hands behind your back.
The LAPD Central Traffic Division has today smashed a nationwide auto theft ring, writes crime correspondent, blah, blah, blah. Oh, here it is. Traffic squad detectives confronted a large group of armed thugs. After an exchange of gunfire, more than a dozen dead criminals were removed from the scene. The LAPD sustained no casualties. Damn fine work, Phelps. Now get out there and nail some more bad guys, will you? I want to finish reading this.
А я хочу это дочитать. Ну вот, хоть более-менее, блин. Ну-ка, мы с одной звезды поднялись, да? Ну... Неплохо, кстати. С одной звезды поднялись на 4. Да, я, кстати, 2 улики не нашел и 1 вопрос неправильно. Там был случай. Будем переигрывать. А! Я хочу сначала.
My family runs a shipping business in San Francisco. We used to have 2 ships a week to Tokyo. We've been in shipping for 2 generations, Hank. I've never been on a voyage anywhere. I feel like Odysseus in the beginning of his journey.
The Odyssey took 10 years, Cole.
This is the American century. America can rule the world after we win this war.
We need to stay alive, Cole. These men are counting on us. Have you heard what the veterans are saying to each other?
No.
Golden Gate and 48. That's 4 more hard years of fighting.
Падший идол.
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How was that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy Skyline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath the Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys, we got bad guys to catch.
Так, костюм опять.
That bum took a swipe at me, so I put him down with my sap.
See you later, fellas. Try not to work too hard.
Look at you bantering with the boys. Brings a tear to my eye watching my caterpillar grow wings.
I'm just trying to fit in.
Educated, hardworking, straight as an arrow. I hate to break it to you, Cole, but you'll never fit in at Central.
Try to keep up, Stefan.
Phelps, I'm coming. Stop just ahead.
Место аварии 7 часов 52 минуты.
Her face looks familiar. Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, Beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the two of them still have juice.
Phelps, traffic
Detective
Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight.
What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her story is that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passengers are Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to Central Receiving. If you want to take a look around, you can stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
Hey! Out of the way, bub!
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
Да, спасибо.
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
Окей.
They've been torn off.
Где ты их нашел?
Where did you find them? They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab. She's a long way from home.
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Как так?
Well, the head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
How does someone manage to tip their ride straight off a cliff? If the driver's in a fit state, we should ask.
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage. Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of Beast.
I don't like. Keep out of this.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us some Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady. And don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
I think you're lying, Mrs. McAfee. I think something happened to Jessica yesterday before the crash.
I'm offended, Sunshine. Do you have any proof?
Miss Hamilton's underwear were physically torn from her body.
She wanted to go to a casting. I took her to a casting. Whatever happened after that is between her and Mark Bishop.
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
I want to know what happened between you two that made him want to commit a double murder.
Bishop offered me a part in his picture. Then he withdrew it. Fact is, we had a deal. I pressed him on it, and this is where I end up.
Mrs. McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after. My lawyer and I have talked to the news hounds.
Mrs. McAfee, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
I think we're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
I knew it wasn't safe around here anymore.
KGPL to car 11K, 11 King. The car crash victim has regained consciousness at Central Receiving Hospital.
11K Roger, en route.
Jesus H. Christ!
Go left just now.
Больница центрального района, 8 часов 5 минут.
This isn't gonna
it, is it?
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room, right behind you, Detective.
You can't hold me here.
Hello, Doctor. I'm Detective Phelps. You're attending to the young lady from the auto accident?
Yes. She's conscious now, but I doubt she'll remember much. She's still feeling some of the after effects.
Jessica was drugged?
She certainly was. Chloral hydrate would be my guess, and there's clear evidence of abuse. She's still a minor, Detective.
Someone planned a double murder to cover up a statutory rape? Swap 7 years for life and gets Guy McAfee on their case? Doesn't make much sense to me.
I guess it depends on what they had to lose.
Is your head feeling better? Did the mother leave already?
Feeling better since this morning, Jessica?
A little. My head still feels swimmy.
Время 00:45. Пациентка Джесси Хэмилтон. Осмотр провел доктор Эллиптон. Жалобы, травмы головой, мягкие ткани. Получено назвать авария, осадочные следы. Ход региатов крови, наложенные гематомы, гениталии, другие следы насилия. Особо упомянутые следы хлорогидрантов в крови, вредно не вводить седативные препараты без пациента.
You're making me uncomfortable. Just standing around here looking at me, not saying anything.
No good to me.
Hello, Jessica.
Привет, Джессика. Меня зовут
My name is Couла Фелпс. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Ну ладно.
Is there a doctor I can speak with?
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
Да не было вчера ничего. Ложь.
Tell the truth, Jessica. Why the big cover-up?
I'm not lying to
Я
you.
вам не вру. Врешь, прости.
We found your underwear in your handbag, Jessica.
Ты должна
You need to
рассказать
tell
нам
us
о
what
том, что
happened.
произошло.
The doctor told me what
Врач сказал мне,
happened.
что случилось.
I didn't want that. I just wanted to be a star, to be in movies. I told Junie what happened, and she told me to toughen up. That was the price of stardom.
Did she now, cold-hearted bitch?
It's not Junie's fault. It's not my first time. I had a boyfriend back home, but my father found out about him.
Even if you consented, Jessica, you're still underage. We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
Do you remember falling off the roof?
You're lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, Detective, why would I lie to you?
Ладно, я сейчас тебе покажу.
Do you have time to help me?
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint. I think I must have passed out.
Did you redress the wound, nurse?
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
What's the story with Bishop and Mrs. McAfee? Why does he want the two of you dead?
That can't be true. Mr. Bishop seemed very happy today. I mean, yesterday.
And that's why he wedged a shrunken head against the accelerator pedal and punted the two of you over an escarpment?
I overheard Junie speaking to him on the phone a couple of times. Screaming, really. She can be very hard sometimes, Junie. But they seemed okay yesterday, like they worked it out.
This is what a morgue looks like.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
Someone tried to kill you, Jessica. Do you get it? Forget about being in movies. It's time to act like a grown-up.
I had to wear a robe and lay down on a stone. There were lights, a camera. It's not my fault. I'm not a bad girl. Why are you trying to hurt me?
Is the doc coming in?
Thank you, Jessica. You've been a big help. Here's my card. If you think of anything or you need some help, just get in touch, okay?
Okay.
I think it might be a good idea if you went back home till you felt better, Jessica.
I couldn't do that, officer. What if I got the part and I wasn't there? I've told you all I know. I need to sleep now.
When can I get out of here?
Ну я же нашел, вот здесь доказы, надо показать доказательства насилия.
Is it going to take a long time?
Yes.
Do you know where the bathroom is? Is there head to
No.
Вот надо было показать.
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. Certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her. There she goes. Come on.
Давай.
Ballard is definitely up to something. She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
Too close, Phelps. You're way too close.
You nearly killed me!
Ah, that's it. We're spotted. Back off. Hey, back off. You've got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
I can't decide between the tuna fish and the chicken.
Baby? No! I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want. Well, then make someone else do it! You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls! I'm going to be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm... Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803.
Did you get the film?
Sure, I got the film.
I know I'm whistling. It's the only way I can stop you from snoring.
It's just your imagination. I never snore. Ghost.
It doesn't wreck my thing.
Can you drive to this one?
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh shit, you better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McAfee's wife in the first place. Or he'd have done the job properly. McAfee will break a fella's legs just for looking at his broad the wrong way.
What did you make of the kid? You believe her story? I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
So if Ballard was doing someone a favor, why did they try to kill her?
Police! Police! He sideswiped me!
All units in the vicinity in car 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3, all other units code 2. KGPL clear.
Roger, KGPL. 11K en route.
All units in the vicinity in car 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel. West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3, all other units code 2. KGPL clear.
Номер пишет. 10 часов 3 минуты.
I'm Detective Phelps. We received a call about a domestic disturbance in apartment 803.
Oh, the detectives. Listen, Mrs. Bishop's pretty upset. Take the elevator and then left down the corridor. It's the last door on the right.
Это же газета, вы чё?
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
LAPD, ma'am. Are you in danger?
I'm alright now. You just missed them. Horrible, awful men.
Are you injured, Mrs.
Mrs. Bishop. Gloria Bishop. Please, come in, officers. I'll just need to sit down for a moment. Forgive me.
That's perfectly normal, ma'am.
Just look at this mess!
We'll take a quick search of the premises, ma'am. You take a moment to gather your thoughts.
I will. Thank you, officer.
I don't think this is going to help us. Don't think this is anything. Maybe if... No.
Веселый ковбой Марко Бишоп с благодарностью.
Presented to Mark.
Седло.
What do you have to do to earn $20,000?
Optimistic, Cole. incidental. Doesn't look like anything. I doubt it. This doesn't pertain to the case. Nothing significant.
Great Wall of Babylon. A replica of a replica.
Doesn't tell me anything. It doesn't appear to be connected. Looks like a mermaid in the background. Silver screen.
Who are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood. They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
There's the set. Hollywood's own little piece of Babylon.
Those men, I think they work for Guy McAfee. You know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
June Ballard said she had a deal to be in his new picture.
Mark repeatedly told her no. He had Joan Leslie lined up for the role. That's how he got the finance. June made all kinds of threats. She was very rude to me.
You know June Ballard?
We were both on the same picture a few years back. That's how I met my husband.
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
Either we find him or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you care for him, you should make sure that we find him first.
I do care for him, but I don't really know where he'd go if he were in trouble. Hopgood might know.
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check-cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
Your husband was at a casting yesterday with a young girl?
Not that I know of. He told me he was looking at locations. The picture's been cast.
Jessica remembered a mermaid. The mermaid on the front of the prop store. You better come clean with me.
This is a sick town, detective. Are you sure you really want to know? The truth is, my husband likes them young.
And you think that's okay?
I was 16 when I first met him. I thought he was a genius, a magician with film. I was 20 before I realized he was just a B-movie hack. But he's nothing compared to some of the monsters at these big studios. My guess is Ballard sacrificed her little friend. Happens to a lot of girls.
Your husband is in trouble. It could go easier for him if you were more helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big boy, detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, detective?
I need a location on a silver screen prop store.
Just a moment. Silver screen props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thanks.
An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet, and a movie producer's wife? We're finally rubbing shoulders with the almost rich and famous.
And from the stories they've given us, clearly none of them can act.
Ну и вообще, хоть куда ехать-то?
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Mrs. Bishop knows more than she's letting on.
She doesn't seem to realize how much trouble her husband is in. The LAPD are the least of their worries right now.
You'd think she'd have gotten the hint after those hatchet men redecorated her apartment.
Maybe she's just loyal.
Or she's in on it. She didn't seem like your average giddy broad with nothing between the ears.
Or she might just be trying to buy enough time for Bishop to put a couple of oceans between him and McAfee.
Компания «Серебряный экран».
Phelps and Bukowski, LAPD. We're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ! I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that? I got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way.
So, you coming?
Да, иду.
Keep him here, Stefan. I'm gonna take a look around.
What's this got to do with me?
Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that. doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong with these people? Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
Why would I want to do that?
Humor him.
One-way mirrors. There's a room on the other side.
Well, well. Find a way into that peep den, Phelps. I'll stay here and keep our pervert company.
It can't be that way, Phelps. You couldn't fit a rat through there.
Not everything here is going to be relevant. Don't think this is any use to us. This isn't what we're looking for. Circumstantial.
Это же какой-то контейнер должны здесь найти, я помню.
So this is where you sprang from.
Listen, I have to call you back. I got some business here.
Sit down, Courtney.
Садись, Кортни.
This is Mickey.
Это Микки.
Mickey, this is
Микки, это
Courtney
Кортни
Sheldon.
Шелдон.
What would you like to
Что
drink?
будете пить?
Scotch.
Виски.
Straight out.
Чистый.
I hear you're back at school learning to be a doctor, kid.
Yes.
Так и есть.
That's right, Mr. Cohen.
You want to be a
Значит, ты
doctor
хочешь быть
and a
врачом
dope
и
peddler.
одновременно.
Interesting combination, huh?
Любопытное сочетание.
Do we have a
У нас
problem, Mr.
проблемы,
Cohen?
мистер Коэн?
We might have.
Можно и так сказать.
Yeah. Selling your dope to my boy Lenny looked like a good move, but Lenny has been supplying wholesale, so to speak. The Bindle boys in this town aren't used to the juice without a little of the middleman taking his cut.
Lenny promised that wouldn't happen. And Lenny works for you.
What can I say about Lenny? Let me think. Oh yeah, he's a putz. And he's lazy, and he's greedy, but he's my wife's brother. And how can you make a cake with those ingredients, huh?
So how is that my problem, Mr. Cohen?
Well, kid, the only way we're going to be able to make this work is to do some repackaging. We need to get the dope out of those dinky little cardboard boxes and...
Surrettes.
Yeah, surrettes. Great. We can put it into a big vat so we can water it down a little.
I won't bore you with the chemistry, but it doesn't work that way. You're likely to kill even more people.
Okay, listen, we want to buy you out, kid. I'll offer you 50 grand. Hey! Hey! You don't like my offer? The Sheldon kid? I think I want him dead.
Jungle Drums, 8th and Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
Mark Bishop, Jessica Hamilton.
So what happened to the film of Hamilton's screen test?
Можно его идти закрывать.
You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah, when Bishop is doing work for a studio,
yeah. When did you last see him?
Now I'm doing work for his next picture. Still pre-production though. Haven't seen him around here in a while.
I know you're lying, Hopgood. Bishop was here, and you know exactly what he was doing and what he left lying around afterwards.
You come in here without a warrant, and now you start throwing your weight around?
I have a drugged-up 15-year-old girl, and you have chloral hydrate in your drinks cabinet. You give me something, or I will break your fucking jaw, Hopgood.
Bishop was here with June Ballard and the girl. A lot of producers and directors use this place. I'm not responsible for what goes on here.
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
If he really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
You're delivering props to jungle drums on 8th Street?
Bishop is using that old rundown wreck of a set. That place is dangerous. But it might be a good spot to hide.
What's the deal with you and June Ballard?
Look, buddy, I make props. I hardly ever meet the talent unless it's something tailor-made for them, like a sword or something.
You and Ballard are blackmailing Bishop. That's why he cracked.
You got nothing on me. My hands are clean on this.
Ты думаешь, что ты чист? Да черта с два, блин. Смотри.
Enough.
Хватит.
I've been in your peep room, Hopgood. I've seen your smut pictures and the camera setup. You made a movie of Jessica. I found the canister.
The deal is I get to sell the movies to burlesque houses and private collectors. These movie guys love seeing their cocks on screen. But part of the arrangement is I never film their faces. June had me film Bishop, and then she kept the movie for insurance. He went apeshit when he realized his face was front and center.
Who has the film now?
Who else? McAfee.
Ballard had what she wanted. Where does the money come into it?
What money?
Enough of the lies.
I told you I get my cut selling dirty movies.
Your ex was getting 20 large from Bishop.
If I wanted to skim 20 from Bishop, we'd do it through the movie budget. June said she'd sell him the film once the movie had wrapped, but Guy wanted cash. He's in a cash-only business. You think I had a choice in this?
That's all for now, Hopgood. We're taking you in.
Phelps. Roy Earl, advice. Hold on a moment. This is clearly a vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug. Have you been upsetting these two officers, Marlon?
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you. You need to catch the movie producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the captain, detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you.
Let it slide, Cole. Let's get out of here.
Detective!
Johnny Goldberg.
You work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction rap, but it won't stick. We could beat that.
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part, happens every day. But Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is going to get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
We figure he might be planning a little accident for Hopgood, too. Those two guys have got some unfinished business. You let us know if you find Bishop. Guy McAfee can be a very generous man.
I'm only going to warn you once, gentlemen. Stay out of this. This is a police matter. We will be bringing Mark Bishop into custody.
At least he's polite. Kind of dumb, but polite.
But I'm a lot less polite, you smug son of a bitch. So let me put it in ruder terms that even a pair of blockheads like you might understand. The only reason that you don't have bars on your windows already is because you're small fry. And we don't waste our time on small fry. You stay away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. Is that clear enough for you, asshole? Now run along back to your boss so we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are.
I don't think they like the...
What черт?
What was that? Oh my God!
I need to be closer, Cole.
Поближе?
They really don't want anybody getting to Bishop before they do.
Whoa! Whoa!
I'll try for the tires. Keep your foot down.
Давай.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out. We need to lose those fools, Phelps.
What on earth?
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
You're a reckless...
Quit horsing around, Phelps. Let's see him chase us now. Onto the movie set, Phelps. Let's roll. Oh, Christ. And they say working traffic is like watching paint dry.
You know how to piss people off, Bukowski.
Hey, if they're prepared to gun down cops in broad daylight, McCaffrey really means business. Take this right. Straight through the next intersection.
Seems like we're the only ones.
Декорация фильма «Барабаны джунглей».
There's the slippery bastard now.
No.
Нет.
God damn it!
Проклятье.
Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD!
Get him, Phelps. I'll cover the exit. 11K calling KGPL, requesting assistance at 8th and Francisco, the abandoned movie set. My partner is pursuing suspect on foot. Code 3, KGPL.
Да ладно, блин.
There's the slippery bastard now.
No.
Chop.
God damn it!
Get him, Phelps. I'll cover the exit.
Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD!
11K calling KGPL, requesting assistance at 8th and Francisco, the abandoned movie set. My partner is pursuing suspect on foot. Code 3, KGPL.
Стой, твари.
We're trying to help you, Bishop.
Стой, Bishop.
This is all a big mistake. It's us or McAfee's boys. Your choice.
I didn't do anything! Get the hell out of here, you goddamn maniac!
Bishop, that's enough.
That girl made it all up! What the hell?
О, а куда там бежать там было?
Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD! We're trying to help you, Bishop.
Get the hell out of here, you goddamn maniac!
Стой, сволочь!
It's us or McAfee's boys.
Так я ж прыгнул. Алло.
Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD! We're trying to help you, Bishop. This is all a big mistake. Get the hell out of here, you goddamn maniac.
It's us or McAfee's boys. Your choice.
I didn't do anything. What the hell?
Hands in the air, Bishop. Move another inch and you're dead. Bishop, that's enough.
Mark Bishop, you're under arrest for the attempted murder of June Ballard and the rape and attempted murder of Jessica Hamilton.
All right, I'll come quietly. Just don't kill me. If you found me, then McAfee's Gooden will too. Oh, we need to get out of here.
All right, but you stay close. Any tricks, and I'll save McAfee's boys the trouble.
Follow me. I know another way out of this place. Christ, detective, they're trying to kill me!
Last chance to back the hell down!
It's this way.
McAfee doesn't make the rules. You hit...
Kill them, for God's sake! I don't want to die!
There's no way out of here. I thought you said you knew where you were going.
We have to jump for it.
LAPD, you're making a big mistake.
Kill a cop, and it's the electric
chair. They're everywhere.
Is this really the best McAfee's got?
You have to get me out of here.
How long do you think you can hold up?
The statue there. There's a ladder leading to the ground. For the love of God, how many are there? I don't want to die.
Get him over here, I'll cover you. Come on, the cavalry's here.
Уже на месте.
Those barrels at the base of the elephant column. They're full of gasoline. Shoot them, quickly. This is all Ballard's fault.
Weapons on the ground, now!
You're clear! Go! There's an army of them. We're done for.
Stay down.
Да ладно, может было туда выстрелить.
Follow me. We need to get him to the car.
I should have known that bitch was trouble.
Stay in cover.
This way! Come on,
Get into the car. I can cover you from here. You're almost there. Put your weapons down and your hands in the air.
Let's go. Stay with me.
I got him! The son of a bitch is limping! Yes!
Есть!
Now this is what I call a result. Mark Bishop, erstwhile film producer and all-around piece of shit, catches a fast ticket to Quentin for statch rape and attempted murder, so he gets to spend the next 15 years playing sissy instead of sticking it to little girls. That is justice with a capital J, Detective Phelps. You've developed such a reputation, I'm not going to be able to hold on to you any longer. You're getting promoted. Go on, get your new assignment. It was good working with you, son.
Стефан, было приятно с тобой работать. Ну а ты-то что за приперся?
Phelps, Bukowski, this your work?
Can I help you, detective?
Sorry, Cap. Didn't see you there.
Yeah, I'll bet you did. This is a traffic case. You need something?
I'm here to buy a drink for the 2 LAPD traffic cops who broke the back of Guy McAfee's private army. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Captain?
Go right ahead.
Давай, вперед.
Get in. I'm buying.
Угощаю.
You'll like this place. A lot of movie people hang out here. You like jazz, Cole? The hopheads love it.
Sure, I guess.
Big bands and swing I can understand, but this bebop palaver? How are you supposed to dance to that? This is Phelps, Leroy. Be nice to him. You'll like this place. They treat you right.
Would you like a table, Roy?
What do you think we want to do? Stand at the bar like chumps?
I'll get a table ready for you.
Don't look so happy to see me, Alphonse. I might get the wrong impression. Cole, this is Alphonse. He's a French Negro from Africa. Can you beat that?
The Congo.
A pleasure to meet you, Alphonse.
Is Elsa singing tonight?
Yes, she is. She has the next set.
Come on, Cole. You can meet Elsa while they're fixing us a table. You'll like her. She's something else.
Maybe another night, Roy. She's pretty beat up about it.
Get your hands off me. Don't ever tell me what to do or what not to do, Alphonse. You got a nice club here. Don't spoil it.
If you will follow me, detectives. Just through the door.
Was my only real friend, Harlan. We went through it all. You realize what he meant to me?
Of course I do.
You have no idea. You said it was construction work.
It was an industrial accident, Elsa. How can I be held responsible?
Elsa, are you going on?
Louis, for God's sake, he was my best friend. The only man who ever loved me without putting his hands on me.
Hi, Elsa. Here's someone I'd like you to meet. Cole Phelps, war hero and crime fighter extraordinaire.
And why would I want to meet another fascist from the LAPD?
Sorry about this, Cole. What an evening I'm having. First a Negro puts his hands on me, and then this. Who do you think you're talking to, you German junkie whore? Don't you ever forget your place with me again. Do you hear me? Evening, Doc. How's business?
Sanguine.
Неплохо.
Louis, help me here.
Помоги мне.
I'm gonna have to give her something before her performance.
Blow it off, Cole. These artsy-fartsy types always get a little flighty. Meet Dr. Harlan Fontaine, doctor to the stars. Mr. Fix-It to the mental wreckage of Hollywood. So what about that drink, boys?
О! Служба в транспортном отделе завершена. Вы заслужили повышение, готовьтесь к переводу в другой отдел. Дело закрыто на похвально. Давайте мы узнаем, что нас дальше ждет. Полгода спустя. Помада цвета крови.
All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Flight Rose of the homicide squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Colt Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair. You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
Anyone seen where Miss Wells went? Herman Stalter. Printer by trade, but he reads a few too many.
Так, ладно, ребят, мы, короче, завершаем нашу эту большую такую серию сегодня. В следующей серии мы продолжим выполнять дело нового отделения. То есть у нас теперь новый отдел. Вот, у нас закрыто сюжетных дел 7. Ну-ка, стоп. Задано вопросов 75, улик во лжи 7,44, неудачных уличий во лжи, неверный ответ 4, недостаток улик 5. Так, а что у нас? Получается еще сколько дел? 21 есть, 7 выполнено. Это что, мне еще 14 дел, что ли, осталось? Общий прогресс 20%. Так, ну ладно, ребят, мы завершаем. Всем пока, спасибо за этот просмотр. Увидимся с вами в следующей серии. Всем пока, до скорой встречи.